If you can hear me and see me, give me a Y in your chat box. If you can hear me and see me, give me a Y in your chat box. Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. How's everybody doing today? Okay, we'll everybody give a couple of seconds. Come on in. We'll get right to it today. Y'all know I don't like y'all hold out too long on these Saturday mornings. Where's everybody tuning in from? Let me know in the chat. Where are you tuning in from? City, state, country, continent. Lisa in California. Danny in California. Sneed in Texas. Okay. So everybody's giving states. What's y'all tuning in from? Okay, Janine, Virginia, VA. 2 up, 2 down. Okay. Chesterton, Indiana. Okay, I'm not sure I ever heard of Chesterton, Indiana. That's cool. All right. Where else y'all tuning in from? Let's see. Tosha in Texas as well. Okay. Got it. All right, cool. So we got West Coast, Midwest, a little bit of the South with Texas, and Virginia is technically in the South too, under the Mason-Dixon line. I think. I'm not sure. I think. Yes. Okay, cool. So today, we're gonna get ready to hop in it. We're gonna go through how to build generational wealth while holiday shopping. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna give you some specific step-by-step things, some practical applications so that you can actually do that. We'll talk a little bit about Trade Like the Pros and give you an opportunity to join the program at the end, okay? So let's talk about how to build generational wealth while holiday shopping. All right. Go ahead and hop right in it. Okay, so welcome everybody to this Saturday. How to build generational wealth while holiday shopping, presented to you by Trade Like the Pros. Okay. Well, first, as always, our disclaimer. Please take a second to review that. This is also being recorded, so you'll be able to have and review that on the recording. Okay. All right, so for those of you all who are new to me, my name is Dion Pouncil. I'm the Principal and Chief Investment Officer for Pouncil Capital, which is a quantitative hedge firm. What does that mean? That means that we use computer robots, computer programs to trade and invest for us in the markets. You may or may not have seen me on your local or national news talking about money, talking about investing, talking about trading. And I'm a licensed professional. I actually do this in real life, okay? Some of you may only know me from the internet, but do know that I get paid to do this in real life, okay? The holiday season is upon us, and it often means that high spending and consumerism, but it can also be a strategic opportunity to build wealth. This presentation will show you how to balance gift giving with smart investing, allowing you to build generational wealth through thoughtful purchases and investments to benefit you and your loved one for years to come. So let's talk about ownership versus consumerism, okay? So ownership means that you actually own something. You are purchasing and own the complete or fractional piece of something that is an asset that generates you money. Okay, so an asset is something you put $1 in and it starts bringing you money back. That makes you a owner. That's ownership. Consumerism is continuing to buy liabilities and buy things that deplete your money stack, don't bring you any money. Okay, so buying things that don't bring you money, buying things that are liabilities that require you to continue to pay or not give you any equity or ownership in things is consumerism. Okay, and the main thing that I want us to do as the Trade Like the Pros community, as the Black and brown community around the world, is to shift our mindsets from consumers to owners. Okay, and when we do that, we empower ourselves to build wealth, to build a legacy, and to have the opportunity to pass those things on, right? Because our legacy and our wealth can outlive us. Most of the things people buy as liabilities and focusing on things that are built in consumerism cannot. Okay. So in this holiday season, I want us to shift our mindsets from ownership, from consumerism to ownership. Now, if you all have been in any of my programs or have ever heard me talk, I don't like to just be talking in theory all the time. I can go super theoretical, I can go super scientific, but I always try to land the plane and give practical, step-by-step things that can be applicable, okay? And so that you have the opportunity to actually execute. I hear somebody can't hear me. If everybody can hear me, give me a Y in the chat box. I just want to make sure if it's me or if it's the other person may need to turn their sound on. If you can hear me, okay. All right. So Joshan, you might need to fix your sound. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, I like to be practical, right? We can talk about theory, we can talk about science, we can talk about math, and I love to talk about those things. But at the end of the day, how do we execute what we're talking about, right? And how do we execute it with a high probability of success? So the first thing I want you to do is when your loved one comes to you and say, hey, mom, dad, auntie, uncle, sister, brother, cousin, this is what I would like for Christmas. And now that you've put your ownership hat on, I want you to shift your mindset and say, okay, let's identify the companies behind these gifts that you want to buy. And let's see, instead of just buying the gift, can we buy stock in the company? Okay. And so now what that does is it goes from us buying liabilities to being a consumer to us buying assets and becoming fractional owners of these companies. And now we're putting our money to work for us. It also gives you the opportunity to make it extremely engaging with the youth or the family and friends in your family and in your network to talk about money in a different way and talk about this in an engaging way and help everybody in the family friend group to shift their mindsets from consumerism to ownership. So the first thing you're going to do after you shift your mindset from consumerism to ownership is you're going to identify the companies that you are considering buying these gifts for and see if they're publicly traded. So you're going to identify the brands or companies behind the products on your holiday shopping list. This is step one. So step one is shifting your mindset. Step two is when you're considering buying these gifts, you're going to research and look up if these companies are publicly traded. Okay? Next, you're going to do your research. You're going to research to see if these companies are quality companies, if these companies are companies that have been around for a long time, and that they are projected to be around for even longer. Now, I'm not going to get into how you do the research and the details of how you do the research. If you want to do that, you could join Trade Like the Pros and learn how to invest and trade. But right now, I'm giving you practical steps that you can follow step by step, no matter where you are in your financial journey, to be able to execute this right now during this holiday season. Especially, we're approaching Black Friday week, and I know a lot of y'all been licking y'all chops waiting for a lot of these Black Friday sales, right? So, step 2, evaluate the stock performance and financial health of each company. Tools like Yahoo Finance or Seeking Alpha can provide insights into a company's growth potential, historical performance, and dividend yield. So, step 1, shift your mindset. You go from consumer to owner. Step 2, start identifying and create you a short list of the companies that you're considering buying for yourself and as gifts. Step 3, overall step 3 is do the research to make sure that these are quality companies, to make sure that the companies are even publicly traded. Some of them are private that you can't do this, but you want to make sure that they are private, okay? Public, I'm sorry. Next, you're going to actually go over the stock selection. So once you identify that these stocks or these companies have stocks and they are publicly traded, you're going to start to evaluate them and you're going to start to select the ones that you want. Okay, so you're going to step 3, you're going to choose stocks with growth and dividend potential. You're going to select companies with a history of growth and stability, especially if they offer dividends. Dividend-paying stocks can provide both long-term appreciation and regular cash flow. All right, so now let's talk about generational wealth building. So that is the step-by-step process. Shift your mindset, identify the companies, do the research, select the stocks. If you don't learn anything else from this session today or from me ever, here's free game that is literally life-changing, that you can take these steps and you can work towards building generational wealth for yourself and your family. 100% free. If you are in this or you're watching this recording, you will not be able to say you don't know how to build generational wealth, or you don't know how to build a stock portfolio, or you don't know how to gift stocks to your family. It's 100% free game, mapped out to you step by step. And at the end of this, I'll open it up for any questions, comments, or thoughts that you have. All right? So, teaching generational wealth to loved ones is extremely important in general. Just shifting the mindset and having the conversation gives exposure. And because a lot of people will be gathering around with friends and family this week and for the rest of the year during the different holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate, these are good opportunities where you could talk to many of your family and friends in general, but also in person, and talk about things that are important to you, right? As we're gathered around these dinner tables and lunch tables and brunch tables, starting to have the conversation is different. Why is this important? Because as an example, you know, when I turned 18, I share this story often. I got a Chase credit card in the mail. And literally on my 18th birthday, I had a $500 credit card, and I went and bought a Nextel shirt, and I bought some white Air Force Ones, and I started my adulthood $498 in debt. Right? Now, Nextel went on to be bought by Sprint, which is a publicly traded company, and Nike Air Force Ones are created by Nike. Both of those, at 18, I could have bought Nike stock and I could have bought Sprint stock, right? But because there was no exposure, there was no conversations, there was no understanding of these things, then I did what I knew. I did what I was exposed to. I did what my family and friends did, which was as soon as you get some money, you spend it, right? Instead of now being able to have these conversations now And the earlier you expose your family and friends to them, the better off you're going to be able to literally change the trajectory of your family, change the trajectory of your bloodline, and actually start building generational wealth. And these are things that you can do together and you can teach them to do individually. So here's how you can gift the stock. So for family members, especially younger ones, consider buying them a small amount of stock along with their gift. So you can give them the gift and you can give them the stock. One of the things that you can do when you're having conversations with the youth in your life, you can make it a very engaging exercise. You can say, okay, let's say little Johnny wants the PlayStation that's coming out this Christmas. You can say, okay, let's say the PlayStation costs $1,000. And you'll say, little Johnny, little April, Susie, Timmy, Jamal, Bianca, whatever, okay? Yes, I can buy you $1,000 PlayStation. But let's talk about who creates PlayStation, which is Sony. And let's use that $1,000 to buy Sony stock. Now we just went from consumer and buyers to owners. And now we can say, little Johnny, we can own a part of Sony. And we can allow Sony to work for us and grow our Sony stock. So that when that $1,000 of Sony stock grows to $1,000, we can take that $1,000 profit and we can buy the newest Sony stock and we can still own the asset of the Sony stock. So we can use that $1,000 of profit to buy the Sony PlayStation. So we use our assets to buy our liabilities. This is going to do tremendous things for yourself, for your youth, and your family and friends, your life. It's going to literally shift the mindset going from consumer to owner, going from buyer to owner, going from buying liabilities to buying our assets, going from having to buy our liabilities out of our pockets to buying our assets and using our assets to pay for our liabilities. This is life-changing game, okay? This enables you also to talk to them about generational wealth. Generational wealth is a hot topic right now. It's a buzzword. But how do you build generational wealth? Well, one of the ways we can build generational wealth is by building a stock portfolio, having a trust, and having a will, and passing our assets down through our trust to our next generation. Right? It's one of the things I teach in the Generational Wealth Mastermind program. You can set up a trust, set up a will, set up a life insurance, set all of those up under your paperwork and your trust and will, as well as your stock portfolio, as well as your real estate portfolio. And then you can hand those things down to the beneficiaries as generational wealth, right? Super powerful. You can gift the stock to kids through a custodial account, while you can give stock to adults through a simple transfer from your brokerage account. Okay, so one of the simplest ways to get kids started in stocks is to set up a custodial brokerage account. You'll be able to transfer existing shares of stock, mutual funds, and other securities from your account to the custodial account. Or you can buy specific security directly within the custodial account. And then the child will take control of that account when they hit a certain age, typically 18 or 21, depending on the state. So now you can make it an engaging thing that during the holidays or when you get your check or as they work off some chores or errands and stuff like that, you all can build up the stock portfolio and watch it grow. And at 18, instead of them starting their adulthood in debt, they can start their adulthood with the stock portfolio. And the younger you start that for them, they will have potentially activated some compounding interest. And not only will they have just a stock portfolio, if those stocks paid out dividends over time, the stock portfolio would have grown, the dividends would have grown, and literally they'll understand the concept of their money working for them, making money for them, instead of programming our youth to be slave to the educational system, going in debt for a college piece of paper and begging people for jobs. They'll understand the concept of putting their money to work for them, because you'll be doing this as an engaging activity over the course of their youth and teenage years. So when they're 18 and they're 21 and they come under control of these, they'll be able to understand, now I can continue to build my portfolio and have my money work for me, and not sell and trade my time, energy, effort, resources for money. Powerful, powerful stuff. Okay? So if you want to gift the stocks to friends and family that are 18 and over, all that is required to transfer shares to an adult friend or family member is for the receiver to have a brokerage account. There are a few logistical hurdles, though. You'll need their account information and a few more personal details to actually perform the transfer. If they don't have an account, you could help, excuse me, you can help them open up a fund, open up an account and help them fund it as a part of their gift, right? So that's another way to make it engaging. Instead of just telling them, you can make it an activity to where you help them set up their account and then you gift them their first couple of stocks, right? You can start the process online in your brokerage account by opting to gift shares of securities that you own. If you can't find that option, you can contact your brokerage directly. If you want to gift a stock that you don't own already, you'll have to purchase it in your account and then transfer it to the recipient. So for the adults in your life, you can do it two ways. Work with them to open up an account if they don't have one, and you can gift them their first couple of shares, or you can purchase the shares in your account and you can transfer it to their brokerage if they already have one. Okay? Now, let's talk about the next level of putting the money to work. We're going to talk about dividends, and dividends are like you planting a tree and that tree growing and producing fruit, and you continue to eat off of the dividends that over time will activate what Warren Buffett calls the eighth wonder of the world, compounding interest. So you can show the power of compounding by demonstrating how dividends can grow by reinvesting them, using simple charts or calculators to show the long-term impact of compounding. You can use the dividends to buy more shares of the original product they wanted as gifts, right? So as I mentioned earlier, let's say you buy that Sony stock, and let's say Sony pays dividends. Now, let's say they pay quarterly dividends. Now Sony is paying you 4 times a year for every share that you own. And now you have the opportunity to either use those dividends profits to buy the things that you want, or you can use those dividend profits to buy more shares. And over time, that amount will grow and begin to compound. And now literally your money is making money for you. It's compounding, it's growing, and it is literally working for you. Okay. Now, I'm going to introduce you all to the Black Friday sale that we have going on for Trade Like the Pros. All right. Trade Like the Pros is our flagship course where we teach people how to invest and how to trade without risking their own money. Okay. Since April 26th, we have over 100 funded traders that have produced over $16 million in funded accounts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. The program works. Okay. So an overview of Trade Like the Pros is I'm going to teach you how to day trade with your own personal money and other people's money through prop firms. If you want to go that route and not risk your money, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to pass the prop firm challenges. That includes a semi and fully automated trading strategies. And I'm going to give you access to our private Discord channel that you can connect with other traders. The full course can be executed in 3 hours. Okay. Shorter than some of you who have already watched Netflix shows this weekend. Okay. In milestone 1, you're going to learn how to trade futures. Here you will learn a brief history of futures and how to trade them for daily income. Milestone 2, you're going to learn about Trade Like the Pros, and you're going to learn how to trade like the pros. Here you will learn proven data-driven strategies and how to use computers to do most of the work for you. And then step 3 is learning how to trade with other people's money. You're going to learn step-by-step how to pass the prop firm evaluation challenge and use their money to grow your wealth. You can complete the course within 3 hours. Okay. When you sign up today, you're going to get three things. You're going to get one, the course, where you're going to be able to learn from a professional trader, myself. Okay. And you're going to learn the why, how, and what, and when to put yourself in high probability trades to be able to consistently make profits of $1,000 a day. Two, you're going to get multiple algos. One, Trojan to help you with the funding hack. And then two, Maverick and NBC to help you produce money every day. And then three, the community. You get access to the private community of like-minded people, all trading, encouraging, and supporting each other on their financial journeys. Okay? So with that, you all can check out the Black Friday sale. You can just go to tradelikethepros.com, type in Black Friday as a promo code. You can get our trade journal that helps you document all of your money management, your trading, your investing, your stock portfolio, your habits, your goals, and different resources in there. 50% off. It's only $30. Trade Club, our live streaming service where I'm trading live with the community twice a week. Our news alert bot that you get 24/7 real-time alerts on financial news and top headlines. And you also get a private community with Trade Club. So an incredibly powerful package. And you get our mini course that comes with the Trade Club, all for literally just $100 a month. Okay. Then our signature Trade Like the Pros program that I just went over, usually $5,000. One-time payment at 50% off is only $2,500, or 3 payments of $1K. Then we have our Trade Like the Pros Algo Bundle, which is the full suite of algos. That's typically $500 a month. You can get that for 50% off, $250 a month, or the annual subscription for $3,000. If you're already in Trade Like the Pros, we have 1 slot left for the month. Y'all know I only allow 6 slots a month. So we only have 1 slot left for the month. It's normally $10,000. It's a 6-month personal one-on-one coaching program with me, where I'm going to mentor you personally, and you be a part of that small group and get new algos. 1 payment of $5K or 3 payments of $2K. Okay. All this is available right now on tradelikethepros.com for our Black Friday sale. So now I'm going to open it up for any questions that I just went over on the how to build generational wealth while holiday shopping. Extremely powerful stuff. You can apply it right now. I gave you step-by-step practical things that you can do to execute this holiday season and start building generational wealth for your family. If you want to learn more from me, if you want to join any of my programs, or if you just want that trade journal, which is extremely powerful, literally we have everything for no matter where you are in your financial journey. This Black Friday sale goes until next Monday, which is Cyber Monday, December 2nd. The fact that December 2nd is next Monday is crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. So any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Vanessa says, I was just looking yesterday to see if JLab was publicly traded, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, research, right? It's super powerful, first of all, to know that you have the ability to shift from being a consumer to an owner, right? And it's super powerful to know and understand how to put your money to work for you so that you don't know how to work, so that you don't have to work for your money, right? Here's a free game. You can literally, anybody can do this. You can literally go online and type in dividend calculator. And you can tell the dividend calculator how much money you want to live off a year, per year, so that you don't have to work. And it will tell you how much money you need to put in to your dividend portfolio so that you can literally live off of your money. This is a real thing. This is what rich and wealthy people do. We live off of our money. I don't trade my time for money. My algos trade and invest for me, and I also trade and invest for people. And my money makes money for me. Like when y'all see me here, this is like philanthropic. You know what I'm saying? Like constructive capitalism. But most of the rest of the day, I'm literally chilling. My money works for me. So I think if you want to live off, like, let's call it $100,000 a year, you need to put about $3 million into a dividend portfolio. And literally, you can get paid out, and you can strategically set it up to where the stocks pay you either monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually, and you literally live off the dividends while also owning the stock. And literally, you live off your money. If you knew that, give me a Y in the chat box. If you were today years old, when you just learned about that, give me a T in your chat box. You can literally live off money. If you knew that, give me a Y. If you were today years old, give me a T. Okay. Now, obviously, if you don't have $3 million, you have to build up to get to that amount. But you can literally live off your money and not even have to work. Okay? These are things that you just, if you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't know that you don't know, why would you ever Google it or ask a chat GPT, or why would you think about it? You wouldn't think about thinking about it if you don't know, right? And you've never been exposed to it. This is why having the conversations that I'm talking about this holiday season is so important, because the exposure alone is life-changing. You can literally change the trajectory of your life. You can change the trajectory of your bloodline by just exposing yourself and your family to these things. Okay? So in today's lesson, I gave you the step-by-step practical things for you to buy stock for your loved ones. And I gave you step-by-step on how to do it for the youth. And I gave you step-by-step on how to do it for your friends and family that are over 18. And those are practical things that you can execute. If you want to learn more, I just dropped the link in the chat, tradelikethepros.com. Everything that we offer is on that website, and it's 50% off for Black Friday. It's live right now. Okay? Any questions, any comments, any thoughts? I can be here for the next 29 minutes or until we run out of questions. Feel free to ask a question about anything that I covered today on the holiday shopping. I try to make things very simple, very straightforward, very practical, and very real, and also very relatable, right? I don't know if it's a new Sony PlayStation out, but it's probably some game system that came out that, you know, you can relate to what the kids may want, or Barbies or shoes, or, you know, whatever brands that they're asking for, new Apple products, etc. Okay? Any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Godwin, go ahead. And you can hop up on the mic and ask a question, or you can type it in the chat. If you're talking, you're on mute, so you will have to unmute yourself if you're talking. Yes, no, maybe so. All right. Does anybody hear him talking, or is it just not me? I can't hear him because I don't hear him. Okay. Anybody else have a question, comment, thought? I told y'all we was gonna be short, sweet, straight to the point. Get in, learn, get practical steps, execute. Danny said, I've been a lot of videos online, ABT. Danny, I have no idea what that means. Okay. I need a little bit more clarity, a little bit more context. Any other questions, comments, or thoughts? Nope. All right, everybody. Enjoy Saturdays. You probably are C Spivey says 50% off Black Friday. Yes, everything is 50% off. So if you're asking about Inner Circle, that's 10K. It's 50% off, so it's 5K. Yes. Or the payment plan. If you're asking about Trade Like a Pros, it's 5K with 50% off. And you can literally go in and sign up right now. Brian said, do you set up the custodial account through the bank or a lawyer? You can do it right through a brokerage account. You can go to your brokerage account or website and you can set it up you can find out how your brokerage account does custodial accounts. And some banks do it as well. You can do it through a bank or you can do it right through your brokerage account. Okay. Danny said, I know it's speculation, but still, Danny, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking in like you said, do I see anything that's coming so I can buy it cheaper? I need more context. Like I need a full like sentence so that I can understand what you're saying. Okay. Ari Cook says, what are good brokerage accounts for beginners? So the best user-friendly, simple to download, simple to use, simple to understand is Robinhood and Webull. Those are probably the easiest for newbies. Next will probably be TradeStation and Interactive Brokers. Each one you look at, find out what you think is best for you and how you like user experience. And then also know the commissions that each one of them charge, because they're all different. Okay. Those are not endorsements. None of those people pay me to say that. I'm just giving you some, options. Okay. Yeah, see, Spivey, you can literally sign up right now. Everything on that website is live. You pay right now and you get direct, immediate access to. Okay. Godwin, I still can't hear you. So you might need to turn on your mic or get your mic fixed or log out and log back in if you want to ask your question, or you can just type it in because no one can hear you. Okay. Diego wants to send somebody in here to watch this. He's saying glad you in. I'm glad you in too. Feel free to ask a question. No question is too big, too small, too smart, too dumb. We're all here to learn, earn, and return. The key is, again, knowing these things, having the exposure, and then also having these conversations with our family and friends. And it's much easier to have these conversations with our family and friends this holiday season about money when we're gifting them some money, gifting them the gift, gifting them the stock, having this engagement conversation and literally walking them through this together. It's a very, very, very powerful thing. It's a very enlightening thing as well, because sometimes with our family and friends, money is one of the most awkward things to have a conversation about. Go ahead, Godwin. I think I just heard you.
Oh, I thought I sent you the text. I just sent you the message now, a few minutes ago. If you look at it.
You sent a message in Discord or in this chat?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, right here. The message box on this.
Okay. What tax advantages are REITs dividends compared to dividends for financial institutions? So not all REITs pay dividends. Not all stocks pay dividends, first and foremost. That's why I said you need to identify if that stock does pay dividends. So let's be super clear. All stocks do not pay dividends. And a REIT is a real estate investment trust. And a real estate investment trust is a publicly traded company on the stock market that you can buy and get exposure to the real estate market and to their real estate holdings through purchasing that REIT stock. Okay. So that is kind of explaining what REITs are and what they do. I would say talk to your tax professional about tax questions. That is not my superpower, and I do not like talking about stuff that I don't have a superpower in. I know my strengths and I stick to it. Okay. And that's another reason why a lot of people like and trust me, because I don't sell dreams. I don't try to talk to you about stuff that I ain't as educated about, and I don't try to act like I know it all. Taxes is not my superpower. I pay people to handle that. Okay, but if you want to talk about the investing part and the trading part and how to grow your money off of that, holla at me. But yes, REITs are real estate investment trust, publicly traded. You can buy their stock. Not all stocks pay dividends. If you want to understand the taxes and the tax advantages about that, talk to your tax professional. Okay, that's what they're going to give you. Because also, all of their tax situations are personal. So you're going to have to talk to your tax person about your tax situation. Okay, Danny said, I've seen been a lot of videos online about potential recession coming in 2025. Do you see anything that's coming? I know people just talk on the internet, but I want to see what you think. My fault about I just barely woke up. It's all good. Whether the market is going up or the market is going down, we getting paid. Period. I don't give a shit. Why? Because I know where the money resides. I know how to make money when the market sells off. I know how to make money when the market goes down. And I was literally just talking about this in one of our live training sessions this week. The media is owned by companies. The news is not free. The news is paid programming. And what drives more people to watch the news? Negative news or positive news? Negative news. What scares people out of their positions more? Positive news or negative news? Negative news. And if people are selling fearfully and all of the favorite stocks are being discounted, all the rich and wealthy people, all we're going to do is ride the ride down, get our profits, take those profits and buy those stocks for the cheap and ride them for our long-term investment portfolios. So I genuinely do not care if a recession comes because I know how to ride that ride all the way down and get paid for as low as the market goes. And then I know when it bottoms out, I know how to buy those long-term quality assets for my investment portfolio and build the wealth on the way back up. And those are things that I teach you about in Trade Like the Pros and understanding that mindset. See, you're only afraid of things you don't know about. Right? But if you learn about it, then you're not afraid. What is there to be afraid of? You're not afraid of the dark when you just know how to turn on the light. You know what I'm saying? Whether the markets go up or down, pay me. You feel me? C Spider said, like to share this video with the family. How can I share it? After it is done loading, it will be on the Trade Like the Pros YouTube channel. And we'll also drop the link in the Discord. You all, if you're not in the Discord, you can join the Discord for free. Okay, our Trade Like the Pros Discord, let me bring it up, is free and anybody can join the general chat. I'll drop the link here in the meeting in a second, whenever that's done loading. And we'll also post something there. But yeah, go to Trade Like the Pros YouTube channel and all of our past videos, all of my past free workshops are already on there as well for free. People can watch it anytime. Also, Trade Club has started. It's only $100 a month. I'm trading in there live twice a week. You get live 24/7 news updates and all of that. So that's another low-cost way to join the community because I want to be able to serve anybody, no matter where they are in their financial journey. Okay, it's ready now. No matter where you are in your financial journey, I want to be able to help you grow. So we got a bunch of free stuff on YouTube. We have the free Discord. We have these workshops. We have the trade journal to help you manage your money, manage your trades, manage your investments, manage your habits, manage your goals. We have courses that teach you how to trade, courses to teach you how to invest. and courses that'll help you be full money managers, whether you want to do it professionally or just step by step in your own personal journey. Okay. Let me see what else. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts, drop them in the chat or hop up on the mic. Then he said, if that's the case, I'm just waiting to buy stock for cheaper. Yeah, but just waiting to win. Do you know when to get in? Do you know when to get out? Do you know why to get in? Do you know why to get out? If you don't have a data-driven reason to get in or out of an investment or trade, you're not trading or investing. You're gambling. And I don't want that for you. Okay? So it's important to learn. Whether you end up joining any of our programs, Trade Like the Pros, Trade Club, et cetera, that's a personal choice. It is what it is. But I highly suggest not to just be clicking buttons and doing stuff randomly, and also not thinking that chart patterns are real, because they're not. If you can't prove something with math, data, and facts, you're gambling. Okay? And I don't want that for you. Godwin says, does your algorithm work on other platforms such as Chase Bank besides NinjaTrader? The automated algorithms are built into NinjaTrader specifically to trade futures. We do have other algorithms on TradingView that allow you to get the signals on TradingView, and then you can go execute them in any brokers that you may have, because TradingView doesn't natively allow algorithmic automated trading. So the automated algos and semi-automated algos are specifically built into NinjaTrader and for NinjaTrader. The other algorithms are built into TradingView that generates a signal, and then you still have to go execute them on your own. Okay? Any other questions, comments, or thoughts? I can stay here for the next 14 minutes and answer the questions again. No question is too big, too small, too smart, too dumb. All right? And like I mentioned, as you see on the screen, the Trade Like the Pros Black Friday sale is live. You can go get anything on our program for 50% off. You can also watch that video right there on the website to get more information about that. But listen, we got free stuff. We got affordable stuff. Well, affordable is relative. We got free stuff. We got cheap stuff. We got stuff that's slightly more expensive, which is relative. But no matter where you are in your journey, I want you to be educated and informed and win. And that's what these things are about. C. Spicer said, how can I get individual algorithms? We don't have any individual algorithms. There are 3 that come with Trade Like the Pros, the course. There's 7 or 8 algorithms that come with the Trade Like the Pros bundle. And then the algorithms on TradingView are also in a bundle. We don't have any individual algorithms. Okay. Any other questions? Keep them coming. On the lesson that we covered, on the Black Friday sale, or just anything you may have around money, trading, and investing, I'm here. I want you to learn, earn, and return. Holiday season is a big money week for a lot of people. Y'all gonna be spending a lot of money this week. Black Friday coming up, Cyber Monday coming up. And I want you to shift your mindset from consumers to owners. Buy assets. Use the assets to purchase your liabilities. Buy stocks, buy assets, and gift those to your family and friends so you all can start building generational wealth. Step by step. I gave you step-by-step practical free game today that anybody can execute. Okay? All right. So seems like we don't have any more questions. If you do, drop them in the chat or hop up on the mic. Everything is 50% off. The Trade Journal, 1 payment, $30. You got it for life. Trade Club, $200 a month normally. On sale, $50, 50%, $100 a month. You get 24/7 live news updates directly to your phone and email. I'm going live twice a week in Trade Club, trading stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, and crypto. Generational Wealth Mastermind. Vanessa, if you want that, it's also 50% off. Just shoot me a DM on Discord and I will shoot you the link to that and you can pay the 50% off for that as well. And Generational Wealth Mastermind teaches you how to set up a will, how to set up a trust, how to set up your life insurance, so that you can build your family banking system, and all of that. Super, super, super powerful stuff. Okay. Trade like the pros. Normally $5K, 50% off, one payment of $2,500, or 3 payments of $1K. The Algo bundle, normally $500 a month, on sale for $250 a month. Inner Circle. Remember, it's only one left. And because I only offer this for 6 people a month because I'm literally coaching you one-on-one, personal mentorship. And I don't have a lot of time to do it for 1,000 people. So 6 people a month, that's it. Okay? Any final questions? Yep. Just DM me on Discord. You got direct access to me. Okay? Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you all. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your shopping. I'll see you in Trade Club this week if you already joined. I'll see you in Trade Like the Pros this week if you already joined. I'll see you in Inner Circle this week if you already joined. Oh, also, I'm going to do a live free trading class, or live trading for free on Black Friday, because I know people like to make money on Black Friday. So this Friday, I'll be trading live for free, and you can watch us trade in the markets and have an opportunity to make you some money on Black Friday. Okay. Just make sure you're on the email list or in the Discord, and we'll drop the links. Okay. Peace. Have a good one.